Good morning, beautiful people. It is Tuesday, the 21st, I think. And I'm going to bring you another message from Spirit as we try to bring in more of the story, the energy that is full of love, that is full of unity, that is full of hope and inspiration, that is full of the story of society coming together and embracing each other and supporting each other as we heal. Oh my goodness, there was a little bird that was just at my window. He wanted in. He wanted part of the story. The story that is supportive, the story that is inspirational, the story that is magical, the story where we have agency over what unfolds and what comes next. So I'm going to bring that message. What I wanted to say this morning as I've been thinking about this, because this will be the third message, is even if you're not getting this message in real time, maybe you're coming to this sometime next week or even sometime next month, remember that the message that you're hearing still is inspired. It's still meant for you in that moment. Spirit is still bringing you to the message for one reason or another. So even if you're not hearing this today, April 21st, if you're hearing this May 21st, June 21st, this is still the message that's meant for you. So just keep that in mind. So I am going to tune in and see what the message is for today. So the message that's coming through, the first word that I'm hearing this morning is confidence. And they're talking about how when we make a decision to shift, we make a decision to take back our power, we make a decision to be part of the creation story, right? We take charge of opening pathways, opening the little crevices that are behind the scenes so more love energy can come in, that we don't have to be confident that we are doing it right. We just have to be confident that our intention is pure. So what they're saying is the thing to be confident about, the thing to be aware of when you're starting to work with your own energy, when you're starting to bring more energy in, is in your intent. The skills will come to you. The tools will come to you. The correct people for your message, for your work, for your art, for your gifts of intuition will come to you. You don't really have to know exactly how to do it yet. You don't actually have to know exactly what your role you're playing is quite yet. You don't actually have to know your niche quite yet, but you can still jump into the game. You can still be an active participant as long as you are confident that your intent is always filled with love. So what they're showing me is my spectrum that I work with, that I've been working with for years. This was one of the first messages that I was ever given by Spirit when I first started hearing Spirit when I was around 18 years old. I was a freshman in college and my clairaudience was just kicking in, and it was a crazy ride. But what they were bringing me first and foremost was this idea of this spectrum, that there is fear on the one hand, one side of the spectrum, right? And that there's love on the other side of the spectrum. And like it is a spectrum, right? So there's nothing that you are doing that is fear-based that can be a love decision, right? And if you are truly acting out of love, truly following the call, truly acting out of the best interest for yourself, for others, there is no fear involved whatsoever. You are completely confident in the call of love. And remember, in one of my other videos, if you've been watching, they're giving me to say this too. Love isn't always gentle. Love can sometimes kick you in the butt. Love can really push you out of your comfort zone. Love can really make you shift things up. Love can really tear off masks you've been wearing. Love can really tear down walls, pull you out of ruts that are unhealthy and unsafe for you. So like love is not always gentle, but there's a great difference between love and fear. So today's message is be confident that if your intent is love, 100% love, that you're doing it right, and that there is no way that you're going to screw it up, that there is no way that you are going to injure others, There's no way that you are going to bring in energy that is icky and sticky and gross and actually more of that separation energy, more of that confusing energy that wants to hide the truth from us. If you are operating from pure love, that there is no fear in your body, fear of looking stupid, no fear of being made ridiculed, no fear of not having enough, no fear of not being supported by the universe, no fear of no fear of not being supported by the universe, no fear of harming others. Like if you are really purely operating from love, there is no fear in your body. And that comes with, like, we see all these crazy people on the world stage right now who come in with such confidence and they speak in the name of religion XYZ, right? They are still carrying fear in their body. They are afraid of losing power. They are afraid of losing significance. They are afraid of losing the spotlight. They are afraid, in a lot of cases, Spirit is saying to me right now, they are afraid of being ridiculed and they are afraid of being wrong. Like that's why they have just a bunch of yes men around them all the time, is because they are afraid of hearing the fact that they are incorrect. So the message today is, if you know you're acting out of pure love, and many of you watching this video today, you are already there. You know the difference between love and fear, right? If you are operating out of pure love, take the step forward. Be confident in that knowing. Be confident in understanding what love feels like in your body and continue to move forward. And if you're watching this and you're having questions of like, is this a fear-based act? Is this love that I'm identifying as love that I have for my child, that I have for my spouse, that I have for my neighbor? Is it really love? Am I letting them blossom and unfold into who they are meant to be? Am I holding space for them? Am I being a witness and a cheerleader? Or am I trying to control something? Am I trying to control an outcome? Am I trying to control their decisions? Am I trying to control them just because I want them to be safe? I want them to make a decision that'll be quote unquote easier on them in the long run. If you are acting from that energy, I'm going to challenge you a little bit today. Spirit's challenging you a little bit today, is that is not love. That is fear, because you're afraid of the future for them. You're afraid of the difficulties that they may be facing. You're not holding space for them to unfold, to be fully themselves. You are trying to protect them, and protect them in a way that is controlling instead of a way that is empowering. By building them up from within, you're placing limitations on who they can be and what they can become. So play with that today. So that message is really jam-packed, right? There's a lot going on there. Identify what is love and what is fear in your body. And then once you know that it is truly the call of love, and love makes room for expansion, love makes room for creation, love makes way for movement, for paths forward. Once you know that it is love and it is not fear, be confident that with your intent, you're going to bring that into the world with what you're doing, and that the universe will continue to show you the tools and the landscapes and the places and the people to build that frequency even higher, to make you even more nimble, to make you more even precise and exact in the way you do your work. But confidence that love will find a way to flow through you once you've identified it. All right, I'm gonna leave you with that, and I'll see you on the other side.